Hello, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, just give me a second. Alright, everything seems to be okay at the minute, so let's get things started. Hello everyone, this is SBCREThomas, and hello, Ray Long. It's nice to meet you all, and okay, let me just thank you all for coming to my debut stream. It is a pleasure to be joining with you. So, before we start, can anyone tell me if my voice is sound okay? If the BGM is gonna be too loud, or it's gonna be, or the microphone is gonna be like too loud, or anything like that. Alright, just let me get me some things to deal with first. Hello. So yeah, my name is SBCREThomas, and nice to meet you all. I am a human currently that is being genetically modified. So hence the cat ears and the tails you can see wiggling at the back there. So whoops, let me just turn down my microphone a little bit. It seems to be a bit too loud at the moment. So alright, so let's get to the PowerPoint presentation really quickly. Yeah, I have prepared nooks for this. Alright, no, just kidding. I didn't really prepare anything. So yeah, this is a debut stream, so I'm gonna have a debut slide for all of you. So first up, let's start with some introductions very quickly. The real name, the legal name of me is gonna be redacted for, well, a lot of reasons. Privacy is probably gonna be one of them. So SBCREThomas is gonna be my code name. It is not my legal name in any way whatsoever, and it is pronounced like this. SBCREThomas is not like Secret Thomas or anything like that, but it's a difficult name to pronounce, so just call me Thomas. It is much simpler. The SBCRET is there for disambiguous reasons. My name is you can just call me Thomas. I don't mind that. Yeah, so SBCRET is not my surname or last name. The reason that it's gonna be there is gonna be mentioned in a moment. So yeah, some self-introduction first. I am currently 15 years old. I do age and I am young. I am very well of that. Height is gonna be 156 centimeters, or 5'2" for those who live in the USA or just love the Imperial unit for whatever reasons. The weight is, no, I don't want to tell you that. It's a bit awkward. Like, weight is, I don't think it's a privacy. I just don't know how to acknowledge that. My birthday is gonna be at November the 5th. And the hex color is gonna be Echo 3, Bravo 5, and 8-3. So E3, B5, 8-3 is like this orange and yellow-ish color that is there. And the Oshi mark, the emoji, is gonna be a DNA symbol and a cat emoji. So it's gonna be like that, with the DNA first and then the cat. So the language ability for me is gonna be English, of course, because I am currently speaking in English, and then Cantonese. I won't say I'm like really good at it. It's because like Cantonese is such a deep language. It has like so many cultural things behind it. So I won't say I'm good at it, but yeah, I do know Cantonese, and I'll be speaking them at the stream tomorrow. 所以係啦，我識講少少嘅我都識講廣東話啦，係啦，但係我唔會話自己係講得好叻啦咁樣樣，因為有啲可能例如話歇後語咁樣樣嘢都係未必識嘅咁樣。So let's read the comments really quickly first. So hello, Kamaki. I think I hope that's how you pronounce it. Kamaki, hello. And then Angus, hello there. Nice to meet you all. And then okay, next up for the language ability is gonna be in Mandarin. So my Mandarin is just like basic. I do know how to speak them, but the pronunciation might not be like pixel perfect. So 对，我是可以说国语，我是可以说普通话的，但是就是我可能说的不是很好，就是我可能有些口音这样，所以发音量也不是可能最标准的那种，所以就对，就是这样So that is my Cantonese, that is my Mandarin. So let's get on with the character setting. So here is the character reference sheet. So thank you to Piggy and Mama for drawing this for me. She did an amazing job, not gonna lie. So here it is. You can see that I have a slight little hair clip here at the right hand side, or actually right hand side of me, so it is the left hand side of your screen. Oh, I wish I can point it out with my fingers, but I can't. So you can see my eyes are green and a little bit orange at the bottom, and I'm wearing a hoodie with a black shirt-ish. I don't know how to call it at underneath the hoodie, and with a relatively less known but still notable things to mention is the fact that I have 4 potions underneath my belt. So just get me a moment. Here I can show you, which is here underneath, like just at my waist, which is they're here for a rather specific reason, I would say, which yeah, I will mention it later on. But there's the fact that there are 4 potions. 2 of them are going to be in orange, and 2 of them are purple. And these 2 are going to be used for different settings. They're used for different occasions, I would say. So there's this. Alright, so just let me go back to my usual position there. Let's see if it is gonna be like that. So that's the potion, and basically everything else is just like that. It's plain and simple. It's nothing much complicated, I would say. So let's move on. We have the credits to do. Credits where credits due. So first off, we're gonna have the our most amazing Piggy and Mama, which is responsible for the character design and also the live 2D rigging. So shout out to Piggy, thank you very much. And next up, we're gonna have the logo. The logo design is done by Hisenya. So currently you can see at the bottom left of the screen, and also the top right hand corner where there is like a potion-ish thing with a pair of cat ears on top. That is all parts of the logo design by Hisenya. And next up, we're gonna have the YouTube profile picture done by the amazing Sayume, which is just gorgeous. I have nothing. There's not much words I can say other than it's gorgeous. So yeah. And then next up, let's read some comments. Hello, Tonin. Hello. Nice to meet you. So next up, we're gonna have the YouTube banner, or the X header. I prefer to call it Twitter, not gonna lie. So that is gonna be done by Bbird. So thank you very much. All right. So with TSD paper 3. Yes, but paper 3 is not gonna be that energetic, I would say. And I hope that my pronunciation is good enough that people who might not be using English as their mother tongue or their first language can also understand what I am saying. And also the loading screen drawing, which you had just seen before the stream starts, was made by Mahon Neglu, an amazing and talented singer on Twitter. So thank you. And the BGM that you are currently listening to is done by DinoMan114, which had 3 versions of it. So did I just crack my 3 there? So the loading screen is going to be 1. There is the second one, there's the one that you are currently listening to. And there's going to be one that is at the end of the stream. They're all done by the amazing DinoMan114. And next up, stream overlay. That is going to be done and handled by the dot design. So the overlay that you are seeing currently are done by them. The mouse cursor, which you probably won't be shown, you can't see them currently, but they are done by Hua Ying, a Taiwanese artist. So there's that. And last but not least, we have the art in PowerPoint, which are done by this skirt. I don't know how to pronounce that. So it's done by them. So thank you to all of them, and also every single one that had helped me through preparing this debut stream and everything. So thank you, like seriously, thank you all. Alright, after that is gonna be the likes and dislikes, the slightly bit cliche part of that. So let me get hydrated for a moment. So likes and dislikes. Likes, sushi is very much preferred. I like to eat them, not to the point of eating them on a daily basis, but still, like, I would pretty much like to have some if there was the option. And actually most Japanese food, except for natto, is that natto or not? So that is gonna be a no for me, because they does not look appealing to me, unfortunately. But apart from that, I would say most Japanese food, like udon and like rice bowl or something, they are very much preferred. So, and bubble tea, like seriously bubble tea, and especially if they are like full of sugar, that is the sensation of like drinking them is just so good. I'm not gonna lie. Well-made videos or movies. So basically like a lot of videos, which I'll be addressing some people that I adore later on. But yeah. So, and also music in general, like seriously music in general, they help calm my thing. It just I love music. There's nothing much else I can say. Cosplay and derived cosplay and derived photography, which is just that. Cosplaying is a wonderful thing to do, and if you like to do so, I would very much encourage anyone who wanted to do so to do so. Like, seriously. And also photography. If you like to do that, just do it. You don't have to necessarily buy a camera for it. A phone can do the job, because currently phones, iPhones and some other Android phones the camera technology has gotten so good at this point. So yeah, if you want to try it, just go ahead and do it. Cats. Yeah, I don't think that I don't need any much explanation on that, because I am sort of a cat. I mean, not really a cat, just sort of. And doxx. So yeah, doxx. They are cute. And virtual YouTuber. So here I am. And onto the dislike parts. Actual bloody things. So gory stuff and like videos of bleeding and everything. No. Pain empathy is the thing for me. So I can feel the pain in some ways. So I very much like to not watch those if I can. And as I mentioned, gory things, uninvited social interactions, especially those that are cringe, I would certainly hope not to participate in those. And most homework, that is pretty self-explanatory. I do not like doing homework. They are not fun to do. Being late. I think being late is a bit irresponsible on their part, so I would very much not like to be late, and I would certainly hope that people aren't late, and also people are able to fulfill their words. There is a sort of an extension to the being late point. So being late, I think, is also some sort of people unable to fulfill their words thing. And most mathematics, numbers are hard, period. And insects, spiders, well, I'm not necessarily like fear of them. I don't have like a phobia on spiders and insects, but certainly don't like them. Last but not least, the Turnitin in TM, which if you've been to college, you will know what that is. Whoops, that's a mistake on my part, but here is some of the things that I appreciate works people thing. So this is part 1 of that. So alright, Kyoma, hello, nice to meet you. Oh, here's some of the music artists that I like. So the lists are too long. I won't be going through like every single one of them, but a quick mention to a few of those to you. I like that band very much. It's a bit of a unfortunate thing that happened, and they're basically disbanded. So that's an unfortunate part. But yeah, basically every artist in this list, I very much love to listen to their work. And yeah, there are gonna be specific times where I would like to listen to some, but overall, these are the list of artists that I like to listen to in terms of music. And also Cantonese, like Panther Chan is just so amazing. Right, I would listen I would listen to her works for like hours straight on loop. That is pretty much it for the music part. So the oopsie, that is not what I wanted to do. Works, people, things I appreciate, YouTubers and VTubers list. So again, this is the list of YouTubers and VTubers that I like to watch. And now, disclaimer, the list is so long that I can't possibly fit every single one in here, but here is the rough list of things that I would watch, basically. So YouTubers, Tom Scott, Lemino, Imperial, Neo, Hair, Nexpo. I would say Tom Scott and Lemino are like those who inspired me into doing this in this style. So I've almost blatantly nicked a lot of the style from them. So in this presentation style, that is gonna be, you can hear the similarities if you can watch some of their videos. So yeah, thank you to like they make loads of amazing content. So if you have the time to watch things, and if your English ability is like good enough that you can listen to people speaking in English, then well, you should check them out. VTubers, this is a long list, and I won't like go through it again. I won't go through every single one of them, but just a quick mention to some of those notable things. So Sonic Briscoe and Avanox, I watch a lot of Nijisanzi content, so, and I am a avid fan of Sunnybound. So yeah, you used to be able to see me liking some of the fan art of Sunnybound, but well, Twitter removed the ability to watch the likes of others. So yeah, I enjoy the shipping. So yeah, let's go through the next part of the list. So this is gonna be, I think, the last part. Yeah, so this is gonna be almost the last part, the anime part. I don't watch a lot of anime. So Ruby, Marginal, Tabi ReZero, Licorice Recoil, Oshinoko, Bushido Rock, Spy Family, and Kuma 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 Bear. These are the ones that I had watched over the years and do kind of like their styles. I know like some of them had like sequels. So for example, Oshinoko has I think the season 2 is out currently. I do not really have the time to watch it, but I should like love to see them later on if I have the time. So yeah, and movies, these are the ones that I really do enjoy. I watch like a lot, but these are the ones that I generally do enjoy and would love to like watch them again. So Mission Impossible, Fallout, John Wick series, they are like action movie, the top tiers of action movies, I would say. These are just the best, and the sensation is so good. And Oppenheimer, Tenet, Christopher Nolan's movies, two of the best, in my opinion, probably because I've only watched these two. But seriously, Nolan produced some really good movies. Lonely Castle in the Mirror. Okay, so the rest of the list in the movies is gonna be like things that they are educational movies, I would say. They have a rather deep meaning, and you would like watch them over again to have some different knowledge about it, and you have like the opinions may shift a little bit. So I don't know. So the big shot, the insult, the money. Yeah, basically that is the list for things. Oh, whoops, there's also the games. Yeah. So games, I don't really play that much anymore currently, sadly, because I don't really have time. So the list is quite short. The Division series, the Division and the Division 2, GTA 5 and GTA Online shooting games, basically, and open world third-person shooting games. And next up, we're gonna have basically 3 rhythm games. So Chinathem, My My, and Project Sekai. Not like really good at it, just like casual player. And chess, I do play chess. I am not that good at it, and I don't think I will be good at it for quite some time. And also, last but not least, the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So FSX and FS 2020. Also like to play them if I have the time. And Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot, I think, is probably one of the most impressive TV shows that I've seen in a long while. And it's just really, really good. Yeah, so some fun, may not be that fun, facts about me. So I'm a human. The tails and the ears are the result of the genetic experiment that had gone wrong. I have no idea what the original experiment was going to be. But here I am. So the potion on my waist. So the aforementioned 2 orange and 2 purple potions on my waist are medications to prevent allergies. So the orange one, I have to take them on a daily basis, and the purple one are the ones that I have to take in case there is some like serious allergies happening. But these are the reasons I have 2 on my waist. Being a VTuber was accidental, derived from a scrap project. I was never planning on becoming a VTuber. It was on a series of accidents, and it ended up being here. So yeah, basically my existence was an accident is sort of a fact. So the SBCRET is the acronym for Synthetic Biological Creature for Research and Engineering Technology. So that's the name of the defunct pharmaceutical company that is responsible for the genetic experiment. So I think they were trying on doing some experiments on how to like combine some abilities of animals to humans, which may make them stronger. I don't know. Like, the papers are gone when the company went defunct. So alright, here are some of the skills that I possess. So reckless spending of my savings is definitely one of those skills. I spend probably way too much, and that is not a good sign. And video editing. So I do video editing. I won't say I'm good at it. I just have the skills. It's just okay, I would say. It wasn't good. Researching and pretend that I am expert even though I am not. So that's basically my entire life in a nutshell. So not an expert in basically everything. I am just know a bit more than normal people would. So talking about a lot of things to a lot of people. So in the current internet wording, I would say that's called yapping. Not sure if that's how it works. taking photo, as I said, photography. Blowing air into a clarinet. So yes, I do know how to play a clarinet. Just, again, not that good at it. And I haven't played it in quite a while, so if there might be the chance of doing it later. But currently it's just sitting there. So I have the skills, but I won't do it unless there's a reason for me to do so. Alright, goals. So here are some of the goals that I would very much like to pursue and hopefully reach in years before the end of time. So you are pro yapper. I won't say a pro yapper. Like, I'm not a pro, I'm just a yapper, okay? So yeah, getting monetized is definitely one of them. Making subpar documentaries about things. So making documentaries has been one of the main core fundamental ideas of this channel. So I won't be streaming very, very often, as it is not my it is not what I'm aiming for when I create this channel. Produce original songs, that is hopefully gonna happen, but before that I need to improve on my singing skills. So before that you won't see anything original, because that costs a lot. Produce original movies, again, that's probably sort of similar to the one making documentaries, but again, I don't have the skills and I don't have the motivation to produce one that is good enough that I can accept it. Host a podcast that is gonna be happening. Is that happening? It's sort of happening. There is a game show happening tomorrow night. Is that a podcast? Probably. I mean, I was certainly aiming for a podcast-ish style, so that if you are not watching the screen, you can still understand what's happening and everything. Not sure if that counts as a podcast. Possess a 3D model. 3D model debut is hopefully gonna happen again, and God knows when. I hope it can come true, so that I can have more interaction with it. Becomes a proof that everyone can do things because they can. So seriously, if you wanted to do something, please do so and just go ahead and do. Don't like hesitate too much, because that's gonna hinder your process and make things super more harder when you don't have the motivation to do so. So plan the content for future. So as I said before, this channel has been focusing on video essays and documentaries, and I hope that I can get one out in the near future actually. So yeah, there's one already in progress. And also, Satudan just chatting stream. So basically, as I said before, I am a not so professional yapper. So just chatting stream is hopefully gonna happen at some point, if there is enough content to do one. Occasional gaming stream. I am not that good at gaming. I hope I can do one that is mildly entertaining. Potential game shows that is happening tomorrow night. So here are two of the documentaries that I am currently working on. First of all, there is the unsolved mystery of August 31st incident, which is already in progress, and I hope that it can come out by the end of this year. And also, Suicidal Ideations is also a planned documentary. It is still in the early script writing phase, so I can't say for sure when it's coming out, but it's definitely in progress. So there's the two that I am currently working on. And yeah, like podcasts and Zatsu don't have to look at screen all the time. So yeah, I don't, because it is honestly kind of tiring to look at the screen like all the time, and I want something that is, well, people can listen to when they're working or dining in or God knows when. Hashtags. This is something that I would like to address. So general tags is gonna be SBCREThomas. It's SBCRET with the capital and then Thomas. Our tag is simply SBCREThomat, so THOMART. By using this tag, I may or may not be using them as assets in the future, which I will be asking for permissions first, of course, before using them on my stream. And the NSFW tag, there isn't one available currently. There might be in the future. I just don't think it is the right thing to do because I am still 15, which is a tad bit not that close to 18. So there isn't one available. But if you would like to draw, please do, but do not use the art tag. Thank you. I don't want my art tag to be used for R18 content. And also, R18G contents, you may draw them. I won't like decline you for doing so. But do not use any tags because, again, I do not like gory things and certainly don't like to watch myself in some of those. And as for the other tags, I'll think of one when I needed one. Alright, this is gonna be the last part before we went to the free chatting session. So the fan names is going to be nucleotides because they are the fundamental component of nucleic acid, which I hope you had you listened while you are in the biology class in 9th grade or like form 3. And yeah, you are all the fundamental components of who I am. You are basically making who I am. If you guys aren't here currently chatting in the chat room, I won't be here. So yeah, I think nucleotide is going to be an appropriate name for this. So also, yeah, it just sounds nice. It's a nice name. So thank you all, nucleotides. I probably won't be using them as much. So yeah, it's just a fan name. You can use it. I will use them, but probably not that very much often. I'll just call you guys because, well, it's you guys. So that is basically the entire thing, the entire PowerPoint. So let me just switch the. Alright, there you go. There is an ambulance going through my house. I hope that doesn't go into the mic. So yes, that is gonna be the entirety of my PowerPoint. Yeah, just again, seriously, thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully in the future, I hope that I can bring more content to for you guys for nucleotides. Yeah, this is the debut stream. oh yeah, before we end, just to let you know that tomorrow night we're gonna be having the first episode of I Am Not That Dumb, which will be conducted in Cantonese. So there's gonna be 4 guests: my beloved Mama Piggy, Hoshido Mamuri, and also Frare and Kyoma, which was in the chat moments earlier. I don't know if he's still here. So they are going to be joining with me for tomorrow's game show. So there is the waiting room available already. So yeah, click the bell if you want to get notifications when it started. So oh god, I sped through. I just like went through it. And yeah, just again, thank you all for joining. This is gonna be the end of my debut stream, and I am looking forward to see you again in the future. And well, that's it, guys. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. It's been SBCREThomas, and thank you all for tuning in. See ya.